Good evening, folks. How are we all this evening? Hope everybody's safe and well. Welcome to Shoot Some Shale for the second night on the trot. How bloody lucky are you? As we're watching along to the Northampton Foxes taking on the Kings Lynn Stars. Basically a bit of a local derby. However, we will also be having some updates from Sheffield versus Ipswich, and Sheffield introducing their new signing at number 6 is Joe Etheridge.
Joe Etheridge.
No relation to Jai. Big up Speedway updates for that. Well, Oxford's been taken off the BSN schedule, looking at that, by the way, for next week. But yeah, so for Sheffield, Jack Alder at 1, Anders Road 2, Chris Alder 3, Leon Flint Floor, Josh Pickering at 5, Joe Etheridge at 6, Luke Queen 7, and then for Ipswich, Tom Brennan at 1, Danny King 2, Richard Lawson 3, Scott Nichols 4, Tobias Music at 5, Guest Daniel Cleaver at 6, and at number 7 is Jason Edwards.
That was quick numbers.
Phil Griffin.
Oh, God, not him. Wednesday's fixture has been removed.
Yes.
No watch along for us Wednesday then. Because I'm not fucking paying for Oxford and Paul.
No.
The Oxford ruining everything. Hello, Palmer. I'm alive. I've finished doing the sheet.
Maybe they will still show it. Maybe they just got rid of that part of the graphic because they now realise that it's wrong.
Possibly. Although if they got rid of it, they could have probably replaced it just as easily. So I'd be inclined to say it's just not going to be on.
Apparently, I don't know how true this is. I think this is a bit bollocksy. But it takes BSN 8 hours to set up for a stream.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right. They used to get there really early on a morning for I can't believe how different Paco looks without that moustache. Grow it back, man.
I've got a permanent mark he can borrow, pal.
He looks far too young. He looks like he's decreased in age to go to about... He looks like Robbie Rotten off Lazy Town.
Do you know what he looks like?
Oh, God.
A crossover between that guy from Lazy Town and Matty Zagar.
Yes. Should we have a look through the two teams? We wouldn't be able to compare Matty Zagar and Paco, but Matty Zagar went and got injured. Do you want to look at the Stars first of all?
So, shining bright tonight, who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Riding at number 1 is Max Frick. At number 2, Paco Castagna. He likes lasagna. At number 3, he certainly likes lasagna. That's Chris Harris. The one that cooks the lasagna, Ben Cook, rides at 4. Yankovic, Strawberry Jam, goes at number 5. Cooper Russian at number 6. And at number 7 is Jodie Scott. Have you got a man to watch and why?
Ben Cook. A lot has been said. There's put a lot of dirt on it. There's been some comparisons to Kings Lynn. Ben Cook goes quite well around Kings Lynn, so I think he'll do the business tonight. It was him or Bomber, and I couldn't bring myself to do it, to be honest.
Well, I've been thinking about this all day. I was going to go for Bomber, but I'd feel dirty because FTW. So I'm going to take the boring option tonight, and I'm going to go for Max Frick. He's not been in the best of form to start the season, and I think this is a sort of track that he should excel on.
The legend Winnie's in the comments. Evening, gents. Hope you both well. 49-41 for me tonight. Pizza Hut delivery and a mint magnum this evening.
Oh my God, Winnie, you've just given me an add-on with that.
What a combination. For the Northampton Foxes, managed by Christopher Adams, Jamon Lindsay rides at 1, Troy Batchelor at 2, Zach Cook guests at 3. For the injured Matty Zagar, Louis Kerr guests at 4. For the unavailable Niels Christian Everson, Nikolai Clint goes at 5, fresh off the heels of a 6-ride maximum last night. Kai Thompson at 6 and Luke Harrison at 7. Have you got a fox to watch, Palmer?
I have. And I'm going for the rising star, Luke Harrison. He rides Kings Lynn quite well. And from speaking to him, he absolutely loves like the shape of Northampton, and he was the first fox to win a race round here last week. So I'd like to think he could be in for another good night against his 2025 Young Stars teammates.
I'm going to go for his reserve partner, Kai Thompson. He started the season sublimely at both Premiership and Championship level. Did break down when in a 5-1 last week, which was a little bit frustrating for him, but he's in really, really good form this year, and he's definitely turned that corner, ain't he?
Oh, 100%. It's them Great Rose strawberries.
Yes.
At £84.50 a punnet.
The referee for this evening is Paul Carrington.
Oh, Jesus.
And Bomber won the coin toss and took gates 1 and 3 for Kings Lynn. If you are watching, the link in the comments is our Google Docs spreadsheet where we'll update each heat scores as well, so you can keep up with that. If you want to listen to us and keep up, click the link and you'll be able to follow along.
Yes.
Decent enough crowd, Palmer. It was always going to be difficult tonight to retain the numbers of last week with BSN here, and last week was the opening night. The intrigue is there. Someone we know has gone to the meeting and he reckons there's about half the crowd of last week. And it was roughly about 3k last week, so about 1,500 people isn't too bad really for what is essentially a nothing meeting. Northampton can't progress in the Knockout Cup. It is just competitive practice, ain't it?
Basically, yeah. Somebody said, I think it might have been Rob Lyon in the Kings Lynn preview this morning. Both teams are out of the cup now, so they're just using this as like a practice for the 2 league meetings they've got coming up, and can he really blame them?
For me, that could have just made this the first league meeting, surely.
Well, maybe. Batch is starting to go grey on the old hair.
He's only Batch, but we've both said this. We've saw a bit of him this year. He looks like he's enjoying his speedway this year. He looks better than he's looked recently. He's almost looked like he's going through the motions the last couple of years. He looks up for this. He's got 2 leagues. He's enjoying his racing. He's smiling. He's winning races. He's scoring well. He looks like he's enjoying this year so far.
And he's got a naughty word on his hat.
What's he got on it? I never saw it.
Sir X.
Oh. But could we maybe we've unknowingly be seeing Troy Batchelor in, starting to get towards that winding down of his career, and that's why he's just settled and he's enjoying it a bit more, maybe.
Maybe.
Because he's always been quite to himself, ain't he? Always quite quiet, but he's not looked like he's enjoyed his speedway this much for a few years, to be honest.
No, for sure.
And you saw him Friday at Scunny, and he, there was a joke made, the track's too even when Batch is enjoying it, but he looked like he was enjoying it.
There's only one thing I have to say about Batchelor on Friday.
Nibbles!
Just keep rolling.
He did have
rolling.
Yeah,
Yes, he bloody did.
I'm going to put a poll in whilst we wait for this meeting to start of who we think is going to win. Maybe we'll start doing that as well.
Who knows? But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
So we've put a poll in for anyone who's watching. We've got 3 watching at the moment. Give us a vote and let us know who you think will win between Northampton and Kings Lynn.
Yes.
Northampton fresh off of defeat last week here to Ipswich, but it was a complete unknown last week, weren't it?
Yeah, for sure. And,
to Ipswich even.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a little bit there's no surprise. Luke Harrison's playing with balls.
Get him in the circus. Clowns do that juggly stuff. Get him in.
Andy looks happy to be playing with his balls.
And speaking of Luke, there's his bike.
There's big Andy Hitler salute and all of that.
Hi all.
I don't even think that's Andy.
That's not
his
Andy.
other mechanic.
Yeah, I was going to
That's
say
Big Ian.
that's definitely not Andy. Andy's a little bit more round in the tummy area. Like you and me,
You're
Farmer.
just trying to be too polite to my boss. I will say it with face as it is, but I can't say it on here, otherwise we'll get demonetised.
The track looks nice. The tracks, they've had a lot more material on it tonight, and it does look really good.
It looks like they've put a little bit of H20 on there.
Yeah, they have been round water, and they've got a really cool Bowser here that spreads the length of the width, of the track as they go down the straights. So you get good even watering all the way along, and that's what you want, ain't it?
Oh, massively.
I love that these air fences are ratchet strapped down.
Better than being sellotaped down, I suppose, innit?
One can't go wrong with a ratchet strap or 600.
Absolutely not.
3 votes.
Safety is paramount.
Yes, it is, and they're just going around and checking them all now, but that ain't going anywhere. You could have a tornado on that fence would stay.
Yeah, 100%.
You're not going to miss that bar at this track, are you? With the big thing with the word bar written across the top of it.
Absolutely not.
This is a place where if we go and I lose you, I know exactly where you'll go to.
Well, it'll either be the bar or the dessert stand.
Oh, we're on the H20 tonight.
Or the slush stand.
It does look good, don't it? Or that place under the grandstand where they do chips and curry sauce with chicken goujons, which apparently is really nice.
Oh, that just sounds orgasmic. And I had chicken goujons for me tea tonight as well. Whole bag of them.
Nice. We got 4 people watching. If you are watching us, like the stream, subscribe if you don't, all of that good stuff. We're trying to get to 200, and then we're going to do some kind of giveaway. And also get your predictions in. Who's going to win, Northampton or Kings Lynn? There is a poll running, which will run until the start of Heat 1.
Yes. And I can tell you that one of the prizes that we may consider is a day with me, so I'm not a loner for one day. Get on!
Nobody is going to want to do that.
I know. I'm just trying to give myself hope that I might be able to find a friend. But,
Somebody's philosophy on Speedway updates about Klima guesting for Ipswich. I don't know much about our guest this evening, but the fact he is another Dan is promising. Anyone with the name Dan now is promising. You're well in, boss.
Get on!
And somebody replied to that comment saying he scored paid 20 at Glasgow a couple of weeks back, which he did, and he's there again tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
On BSN.
It is. Marvellous work.
Capesy leading the way tonight. What an absolute boy.
Capesy doing my job, what I do at Scuddy. What a boy.
Jamo must have a cold head. Everyone's got caps and snapbacks on, and then there's and Nicola Clint's got sod all on. He's got the bald head out, and then Jamo's got a beanie on.
Look at Nikolai's sunglasses. Proper just embracing the baldness. Just embracing life.
Yes. More hair on his chin than on his head, but it's his choice.
Personal preference and all that.
Yes. And we spoke about this just before we came on. These Northampton suits are nice. I mean, a couple of them are different colours. Kai Thompson, Matty Zagar are almost like a dark blue rather than a navy blue. What do you make of the guests tonight for Northampton? Zach Cook is in decent form, and Louis Kerr, if rumours are to be believed, is a rider Northampton chased for a fair old while, and he kept saying no.
I think they're very Kings Lynn-esque guests, aren't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, again, it's hard to get proper Premiership quality riders these days, and I mean, they could have got Simon Lambert in. He needs something to do these days.
You started, Geordie. You started me off.
Sorry, boss.
And,
I'm just a little bit tired.
Yeah. Yeah, I know how you feel. Cooper Russian
I
had a good
nearly had a
meeting last night. You nearly had a...
I nearly had a sleep in the bath earlier.
Oh, God.
That's how tired I was.
Yankovic needs a big night. You're a big fan of his, but he has been really disappointing this year.
He's been very poor this year.
I was being
And it's
diplomatic,
just,
but I respect how straight to the point you were.
oh, right. If I like a rider, but he's been a bit shit, I will say he's been a bit shit.
Yeah.
If I dislike a rider, aka the guy just to the right of our screen, I will tell you he's effing eep shit.
And you spoke about this earlier, but Max Frick hasn't had. He's not been bad by any stretch, but he's not quite had the start like last year that he had.
No, for sure. Yeah, he's not shown any Leicester form yet, has he?
He's not. And this crowd looks decent, though. It's got to be said, and hopefully the Northampton boys will give him something to cheer about tonight. So far, we've had 4 votes on our poll out of our 9 viewers, and all 4 have voted for Northampton to win.
Up the Foxes then, by the sounds of things tonight.
Yes, and Kai Thompson on the screen now. He's been really impressive this year, I think.
He was very, very good at Bellevue on Monday, to be fair. Worth a lot more than the points that he scored.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Louis Kerr's got his pull suit on. I like the Northampton pull over top.
Nikolai Clinton looks like my dad.
Zach's got those horrible Kevlars on from Manchester. Ew.
He didn't want to clean his pool ones.
Smart. But now he's got 2 sets to clean. Somebody's voted for Kings Lynn. We've had 5 votes on the poll, and it's 4-1 in favour of Northampton.
Well, at least we'll know what the start marshals are, because it says pretty big on the back of their
Start
tops.
Marshall.
Start marshal.
And Capesy's got some torn loyalties tonight, because he's also the start marshal at Kings Lynn. All 3 of these start marshals are, aren't they?
Yeah, I do think Northampton and Kings Lynn, they almost share staff, don't they?
Mm-hmm. 8 people watching. Again, if you've not liked and subscribed, give us a like, give us a subscribe. When we get to 200, we'll do some kind of giveaway. And no matter what Palmer says, it won't be to spend a day with him. Nobody wants that. It's supposed to be a prize, not a punishment.
Yeah.
And knowing Palmer, it would be a day when he's at work, so he can stay in the truck and you can do his job.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say no to a day like that, like.
Winnie has said, I've watched all of those Dan Thompson's behind the scene videos you mentioned the other day. Really good watch. Both him and Kelsey Duggar come across really well. I thought they're really good. They are really entertaining. I don't know what they're going to do now. Dan's out with injury. Hopefully they will show like a bit of rehab and stuff like that, and keep them going, keep the momentum going. But they have been really
Film surgery. Get him to film any surgery, Dan, as it can be like watching Casualty, but better.
Maybe they'll switch it and do it with Joe whilst Dan's injured. Because Joe's been doing some, ain't he? Because Joe was the one who rebuilt that written-off bike from Edinburgh last Friday. He spent last Saturday while Dan and Kelsey were in Poland putting that bike back together with new parts, and fair play to him.
Can't fault with Geezer.
I'll end the poll now for who's going to win.
Yeah.
With Northampton winning by 5 votes to 1.
Yeah.
We've had a race at Sheffield. First,
have we really?
Danny King called the toss correctly and opted for 1 and 3. Sheffield got choice in 15. He won at Sheffield, was won by Danny King. That's why he took those gates, with Anders Rowe second and Jack Alder third. Tom Brennan at the rear of the field.
Danny King's having a sensational season this year, isn't he?
He's turned it on, ain't he? Our viewers have just gone from 10 to 3. Perhaps they don't want to hear about Sheffield.
I mean, I can't blame him, to be fair.
We're just building up to the action here. Again, if you've not clicked on the spreadsheet link in the comments, give it a click. That will update for the meeting as we go along.
that it will, 100%. As we get ready for heat number 1. One thing I do like about Northampton is this little entrance ramp that the riders have got. It almost feels like one of the old style wrestling ramps.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of a couple of the Grand Prix places that are in football stadiums in like Poland and Cardiff and stuff. Oh, don't mention that with Winnie around.
Actually, no, Woody's at Cycle Speedway tonight, so we're all right.
Get on. Do you have a prediction for this one, Palmer, quickly before we get underway?
48-42 to the Foxes.
And I think I've gone for the same. Let me check our sheet. I did check this about 5 minutes ago and I forgot what it said because old man and all of that now. But I've gone for Northampton by 6, which does equate to a 48-42.
I'll tell you what, for saying this was meant to start at past, they're almost running 20 minutes behind.
There looks to be a bit of discussion with the clerk of the course, and the tractor's got a yellow light on. Is there some unhappy people with the track?
Who knows?
Rob Lyon, Bomber, Max Frick and Jamin Lidsley are all talking to the clerk of the course. Goggles are going on. Jamo's shaking his head. He's not interested in what the clerk of the course had to say.
Interesting.
I had a theory that Northampton may try and jump in and sign somebody like a Ty Wuffenden or something now. Someone that wants extra laps and has publicly come out and shown his displeasure at his Polish team. Now, they ain't sacked him or anything like that, but perhaps he wants to just settle back into some home comforts and stuff like that now. Could you see something like that maybe happening, especially with Zagar out for a few weeks with an ankle injury?
Absolutely. Certainly possible, knowing it.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Oh God, that sounds...
Heat 2 at Sheffield was won by Jason Edwards with Joe Etheridge. It's changed to Joy now. In second and bloody Luke Killeen in third.
Now, let's be honest here, right? Clem has probably never ridden Sheffield before. He isn't going to get points straight off the bat.
It's true. And to be fair, Sheffield's a death trap, so...
It's a big learning experience.
It's about staying alive, that's what it is. The Bee Gees are ready.
Staying alive. We'll save some more karaoke for later on in the show.
Yes. And 20 minutes after the scheduled start time, we have now got riders on track for Heat 1. Cooper's helmets this year are nice, it's got to be said. He's gone all full hog, ain't he? He's got coloured helmets for each colour. They are good. Ooh,
they're rather splendid.
This is a nice camera angle.
Yes.
Heat number 1 across the tapes then. Gate number 1 in yellow, Paco Castagna. Gate 2 in blue, Troy Batchelor. Gate 3 in white is Max Frick. And off the outside in red is Jamin Lidsley. Jamo's not had the best of times as number 1 for Northampton yet. He's either been really good or really not. He started well and ended bad, or started bad and ended well. There's no real consistency across the board just yet.
There's no in between, is there?
No.
So then, heat number 1, the Revs are rising high as Cape walks away. The start marshal walks away and the tapes rides away. Go. Jamo's got to that first turn first. It's currently a free all, although Frick now dives right underneath Jamin Lidsley there. And now, if anything, Paco is not a million miles away off Jamin Lidsley there. Troy Batchelor at the back as it stands, but Max Frick showing us why Kings Lynn signed him over the winter. And Paco Castagna in third as they go past the bar, because you can't miss the bar. Paco's very, very close now on Jamin Lidsley as he just lifts as they come into the home straight. Then on lap number 3 at Max Frick, they're still out in front. leading by example, to be fair, and he's looking quite smooth out in front. Lids is still in second, being chased all the way down by Paco, and don't quite know what's happened to Batch. He's just packed up at the back, and JMO makes a mistake, and Paco's through, and it's now currently the Kings Lynn Stars on a 5-1, although JMO's packed up as well. Now JMO just has to get past the checkered flag, and I think he'll get the point.
Well, start as you mean to go on, eh, Northampton? Jesus. Good start from Jamin Lindsay, but Max Freaky left a bit of a gap on the inside, and Max Freak did not need a second invitation to come past. Jamo got a puncher or broke down or something. He slowed up on the last lap. Paco came through, and Northampton looked all at sea in that one. Heat 15.885. Hit number 1 was won by the rider in white, Max Freak, in a winning time of 58.85 seconds. Second in yellow, Paco Castagna, and third in red, Jamin Lindsay. 1 point to Northampton, 5 to Kings Lynn, and it's now 1-5 and 41 points to 55 on aggregate in this meeting, which is a nothing meeting. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, the cup final's already been decided, isn't it? It's
crazy, isn't it? I think you're right. It's crazy, that, ain't it? The cup final's decided, and we're still doing a round robin group stage meeting.
Well, it just gets the meetings done now, doesn't it?
I'd be interested to see what happened to Jamo. He didn't look comfortable.
No.
It feels like that inside line and the camber is almost catching him out. I know it's different, but it feels like he doesn't know where he needs to be. The Kings Lynn boys look like the home pairing in that one, to be honest.
This track almost looks identical to Kings Lynn, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Even the fence looks identical to Kings Lynn.
Yeah. He drifts wide there, and then he just, I don't know whether he's got an issue, he just slows down, he just lets Paco go. You can't have your number 1 just giving up.
Although, right, he didn't look happy when the clerk of the course said something to him.
We're on to number 2. Gate 1 in red, Kai Thompson, good form so far. Cooper Russian, Gate 2 in white, also in good form so far this year. Luke Harrison, Gate 3 in blue, the first winner for the Foxes last week around this circuit, and scored, I think, paid 9.
That sounds about right.
Jody Scott off the outside in yellow had a bit of a difficult one at Poole last night, and this is a tad different to Poole, though.
Just a tad?
Yes. Very exciting pairing for Kings Lynn, this, ain't it?
It is. It is indeed, sir.
And Capes
I'll have a swag of my...
Carry on.
I'll have a swag of my Sprite after this race. Capesy walks away, then the tapes fly up. Away we go. Luke Harrison with a beautiful start there, and Kai Thompson's got to that first turn first with him. So it's currently was the Foxes on a 5-1, but the Stars round Luke like a knife, going through hot butter as Cooper's got that second, and Luke's just about got underneath Jody now for third. So there's 2 races in one here as Kai Thompson's out there and checked that away and gone. Luke Harrison leaving a load of dust there that only Ben Barker could be proud of, as he's now chasing down Cooper Rusher there in the second place, and Luke's catching up. Luke's down.
Ooh,
that was horrible.
That was a bad crash. He was definitely quicker than Cooper Rusher, and Cooper kind of clipped the fence and came back across the track, and Luke's caught his back wheel and he's gone over the bike. He's done a few barrel rolls down the home straight and he's left in a heap. I think Cooper's down as well. Oh no, Cooper's not. So Luke's in a bit of a heap. Was it Jody Scott, the other one that was involved in that? I think 2 riders are down. That was horrible.
It's Cooper and Luke. That wasn't nice.
Cooper's on his bike. He's just gone back to the pits. The ambulance is straight
Might have
out.
been Jody then.
That was an horrible crash.
That's not what we want to see. Not especially when it's one of your own.
And that was a good battle taking hold then. Luke had more speed. He got himself in the wrong position a couple of times and found himself going from second to last. He came back under Jody and he was chasing Cooper, and he looked quicker than Cooper as well. They're just kind of locked together, and that's not where you want to be crashing either, where there's no air fences.
Oh, absolutely not, especially when it's one of them. It's like Scunny as well. It's a stock car track as well as a speedway one.
Mm-hmm.
And even though there'll be support behind the wooden fence,
It's rock hard underneath as well.
if you hit it, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's not ideal, that's for sure. I would suspect Luke Harrison will be excluded for that one, but they've cut away at the minute. But that didn't look good. He just lay motionless on the track. That's not what you want to be seeing, and there could be a little bit of a delay here.
Jessup reckons Cooper was the cause of that.
I think Luke was a little bit quicker.
So
I think Cooper was just. He told me he didn't quite know whether to go inside or out and stuck himself. He was coming back across the track.
Jessup's commentary: Russian sent Harrison over the handles and Scott ran over him.
Oh, I didn't see Scott hit him. I saw Scott come down. There's a replay on the. Oh no, it's a replay of Heat 1. But I didn't see Jody hit Cooper, although it happened so quick.
Yes.
But there was definitely two riders down, and that's the worst possible. It was almost in front of that tunnel you were talking about. It was almost there where it happened, right in front of everybody. But that was one of the worst crashes I've seen for a little while, actually, live.
That wasn't that wasn't nice, though, was it?
And they are just showing some replays of the Heat 1 whilst they check that Luke's alright.
If anybody's interested in Berwick versus Scunthorpe on Saturday, I've just received the lineups. Finally, they've taken the time, but they've split the Mountain and Harrison partnership
Is Luke
up.
supposed to be at 2?
Luke stays at 3, but
Connor's
Connor's gone
at
to 2.
Jesus.
Mountain at 2, Ablett at 4.
What? Although I'd imagine there will be no Luke looking at that. That wasn't nice. If anyone's interested in Sheffield v Ipswich, Heat 3 was won by Chris Holder with Scott Nichols in second and Richard Lawson in third. Leon Flint brought up the rear of the field. Jason Edwards' Heat 2 winning time was 62.69, by the way, Palmer. Get on.
Oh, grow up. What a boy.
That makes it 9-all, and it's a very nip and tuck meeting early on at Sheffield. Who have I got in my
100%.
fantasy league team from tonight's meetings?
I don't know.
So you have got in tonight's meetings Josh Pickering, Batch and Jody Scott. I've got Max Frick, Troy Batchelor, Leon Flint, Kai Thompson and Jody Scott.
Well, we've both got Jody Scott.
Yes. Alan's just leapfrogged me. How's he bloody done that? Oh, Jason Edwards and Reggie. For fuck's sake. Heat number 4's been
Heat number 4's just been done, yeah?
The witch is
Oh,
gated.
God.
The witch is gated on a 5-1 and Josh Pickering's gone round both of them. Cleared off for the win with Muslek second and Jason Edwards in third. Luke Killian at the rear of the field. Another 3-all. It's 12 apiece after 4.
You know what? If a certain person was doing the text in there that hasn't gone to Sheffield, somebody may say, like a knife through hot butter. Luke Harrison's gone for that, but he is up on his feet.
That's good to see that he's up, because that was horrible. He's
That
holding his
wasn't
shoulder
nice.
though, and wearing a neck brace has probably saved him there, to be honest.
Yeah, 200%.
Hang on, that was Jody up, weren't it? That weren't Luke.
No, Luke was up. He was
Oh.
he went back into the pits.
Oh, it was Jody that was holding his shoulder. But But Luke does wear a neck brace, don't he? So that's probably a lot of the kids these days do, don't they?
I genuinely think it should be a compulsory thing,
Hmm.
especially it's so easy to do your neck, especially on these machines.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should be compulsory.
Uh,
JMO could not give two flying shits, could he?
he's not looking impressed, is he? And a replay. Yeah, for me, that's harsh on Luke to go for that. Cooper straightens up in front, and Jody is collected. He doesn't run over Luke, though. He's nowhere near him. But hang on, let's watch. See, Coops is all out of shape. He straightens up right in front. Where's Luke supposed to go there?
Exactly. That's harsh on Luke. That.
Yeah, that. Oh,
Oh,
that's horrid. And he's thrown around like a rag doll, and his head sideways. He's so lucky to be up from that. So lucky to get up from
that
that.
is. That's a concussion if ever I've seen one.
That's horrid. I'm surprised that's not a serious injury. The fact he's been thrown around like that and he's just got up. I know it took a while, but he was up. Cooper's out of shape there. He locks up there and then he's coming back across the track. I don't know what Luke's supposed to do. Oh, it's how he's just thrown.
The word, or the harsh bit for me, the gruesome bit, if you like, is just how his head just
Yeah,
goes.
yeah, and it's sideways as he's bouncing down the track.
Bah.
Oh yeah, he does hit him. Jody's bike hits Luke, and then he go, Christ. The fact they're both blue has gone. That's a bad decision as well.
That's appalling. That
That's I don't know where Luke's
is it. The
supposed to
same
go.
referee had yesterday.
Paul Carrington tonight. It was Durno last night. But I don't know where Luke's supposed to go for that. Cooper's locked up and he's coming back across the track. Where's Luke supposed to go?
Exactly.
He's a very lucky boy there for that.
Very, very lucky.
But as we always say, opinions are like arseholes, and this referee's got one. It's just wrong.
Opinions are like ourselves. Everybody's got one. Most of them are full of shit.
And that referee decision is certainly that.
Yes.
That's taken the wind out of proceedings. Shall we have a quick breather while we wait for if it's going to be rerun or anything like that?
Yeah, go on then.
We're back. We've got a comment in the chat from the legend Winnie Palmer. Says, terrible call that. Russian caused that all day long. Inexperience, I guess, but still terrible race sense from Russian and even worse from the ref. I can't disagree with that, to be honest.
No, 100%.
He locked up, he bounced off the fence, he locks up, he runs in wide, locks up, and then he gets out of shape and he's coming back across. I don't know what Luke's supposed to do. But
yeah,
at least he's walked away.
Yes.
Elliot showing replays of the crash. Oh, Elliot's Northampton track staff.
With his Northampton Speedway staff high vis. Marvellous.
Showing replays to some people from Wolves and Birmingham.
That guy in the NK cap with the Birmingham jacket on, he looks oddly familiar and I can't put a name to his face.
Yeah, he does. Paco looks very cheerful. Paco Zagar, Robbie Rotten.
Paco Zagar with a bit of Robbie Williams in there as well. Get on.
We're just awaiting the rerun of this one, but yeah, an interesting decision that, to say the least. We've had heat number 5 at Sheffield Palmer. Chris Alder's 2 out of 2. Leon Flint was challenging for 3rd early on and his bike gave up, so it was Chris Alder with the win from Tom Brennan and Danny King, with Leon Flint retiring. 5 heats down, a third of the meeting gone, and it's been 3 alls all the way yet.
Yes. Good. Now, I don't want to tempt any fate or anything here. But Goody have the perfect guest if we need on Saturday that likes riding at Berwick.
Simon Lambert, by any chance?
Yes. Oh, imagine we sack him and we say, Si, do you fancy riding for us at Berwick, pal?
And he does like Berwick.
He does.
So we await the rerun
of heat number 2. We're just watching heat 1 back a few times at the moment. Do you think then?
Luke's with the medics.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, that's not a surprise. Oh,
possibly.
I was just gonna, and I'm just going by a group chat we're in at the minute. Do you reckon this track's still not really 100% speedway ready yet?
There didn't seem to be any mentions last week, but then there was less dirt on it last week.
Yeah.
They've put more dirt on, which obviously changes the characteristics of it somewhat. Yeah, it seems a bit stop-start at the moment. That wasn't a track issue that caused that incident, though, but...
No, it's just a racing incident. Oh, Mr. Westlake brings up a very valid point here.
What's he said?
Because Luke, not Harrison, but another Luke, has put Dirty Paul Rider. Westlake's coming exactly. Lawson knocked Thompson off at the start of the season. Russians now F'd Harrison, and Cairns tried to F Ace last night. That team needs looking at.
Yeah, and we're being... there's a rerun. There's not a reserve substitute. Jody Scott's meant to be in this race, boys.
It's just good as there.
Kai Thompson gate 1 in red on his lonesomes for the Foxes. Cooper Russian gate 2 in white. Jody Scott is scheduled to be in yellow. He had his helmet on in the pits, but he's not around at the tapes just yet. Is it going to be 2 riders only?
There's every chance.
Capes is calling them both in. Jody Scott's not coming out. This could be a straight out shootout between Kai and Coops, and I think it's going to be. They're both ready. There's no riders off 3 or 4. Jody Scott looks like he's out too, Palmer.
So the tape's rising for our little match race in heat number 2, and it's Kai Thompson that gets that first turn first, chased down by Cooper Russian, and Kai Thompson really extending his lead now by about half a straight as Cooper Russian's trying everything he can to get a bit faster, but Kai Thompson's absolutely loving conditions out here in heat number 2, and really showing why he's been in such great form so far this season as they come round turns 3 and 4 for lap number 3. Just like that, they're in lap number 3. Kai Thompson's still there out in front, and Cooper Russian is still there in second. It's going to be a 3-2 to the Foxes, not the Fox Cubs.
That was Leicester last year, weren't he?
Yes.
Never forget.
Good times. But yeah, so Kai Thompson taking a tapes to flag win in heat number 2.
Yeah, Cooper Russian snaked out at the start, then came across Kai's line. Kai wasn't having any of it and just forced his way to the front and cleared off, and he was the best part of half a straight clear of Russian in that one as well. Hopefully Jody's okay. Obviously that will have knock-on implications for Redcar as well tomorrow night now. But
100%.
the result of heat number 2, 58.68, was won by the rider in red, Kai Thompson. Second in white, Cooper Russian. Jody Scott was a non-starter. Luke Harrison was disqualified. 3 points to Northampton, 2 points to Kings Lynn, and it's now 4 points to 7. 44.57 on aggregate. So we're getting to a bit of a rhythm now, eh?
Dance to the rhythm. That.
They're all trying to get some practice starts from the grippy stuff right by the start line.
100%. Can you blame them?
Could we potentially see Louis Kerr in for a short-term replacement for Zagar if he does well tonight? Obviously Zagar's out for a little while. There's not a massive difference in the averages, but also Louis Kerr is having a really good season for Poole.
I suppose it's possible, but then again, going by the rumours from what you were saying earlier, would he want it?
It's true. Oh no, that's a difficult race to be honest. Heat 6 at Sheffield, won by Tobias Muslek with Jack Holder second and Anders Rowe third, Daniel Klemer at the rear, another 3-all, 6 down, and it's been all 3-alls.
That sounds entertaining.
Sounds something. Heat number 3 from Northampton. Gate 1 in white is Chris Harris. Gate 2 in blue, Louis Kerr. Gate 3 in yellow is Ben Cook, and off the outside in red is Zach Cook. Battle of the Cook brothers, and they did have some good races in the Aussie Championship, to be fair.
That they did indeed. I'm just texting a mate that's at Sheffield, just asking.
Jody Scott is still receiving treatment, and that was a new track record for Kai Thompson then. So he was quicker than Max Frick in Heat 1.
Yes. So, heat number 3 then. Big Louis Wan being called into order as Capesy walks away. And tapes flying, away we go. It's a very good start there for Zach Cook, who gets to that first with the 2 Kings Lynn boys in the second and third positions. Louis Kerr at the rear of the field. As it stands at the moment, it is a 3-3, or if you're Ben and Zach Cook's mum, it's a Cook 5-1.
Or it's an Australia 5, British 1.
Yes. But it's Big Cook leading Little Cook by some distance, and now
Ben's gone.
Backed up, and Lewis Kerr's just come underneath Bobber now, so it's
Bobber's
gone down now as well. Oh,
Northampton are on a 5-0. Ben Cook's out of it, his chain's gone or something, the bike's brought down. Bomber's got to get up and finish to get a point. And Bomber's not, the Reds are on, he's going to be disqualified, it's going to be a 5-0. And he went on his own there. There's no contact or anything. I don't think he's looking for contact or anything. He just got it all wrong.
He just messed it up, didn't he?
Ben Cook retired. His bike broke down, and then Louis Kerr dives up the inside of Bomber. He doesn't look happy. His bike's a bit stuck. I don't think he's looking for an exclusion or anything like that. But it's going to be a 5-0 to Northampton, and the dodgy scores will even each other out.
Well, I mean, it should be a Bomber exclusion there.
That will be a Bomber exclusion, although Stevie Wonder could see that he went on his own there, but he has gone. Yeah, white's gone, and obviously yellow wasn't under power, so he won't be classified either. He wasn't under power at the time of the stoppage. There could be a match race for the 5 points for Northampton here.
Well, there's one sound clip I heard the other day on Facebook said, "Not another one."
Yeah, Ben's locked up there and Louis all over the place. I don't quite know what happens to the next lap, that's why. Bomber didn't look settled on that first and second turn on any of the 2 laps he did complete there before falling on the third. Ben, something goes there, his chain by the looks of it, how he straightened up. And then Louis took advantage of that as well. He forces Bomber there, but there's nowhere near him when Bomber falls. He goes alone, yeah, Bomber's gone for that. And he doesn't look very happy.
That's just because the dessert stand says, "Have you not had enough today?"
Luke 42628 says another big crowd at Northampton. It's a decent crowd.
That has been awarded, by the way.
Yes, smart decision.
I've just been told by a friend that's gone to Sheffield, Klima gated really well in Heat 6 as well.
It's just a bit of an experience at this level, ain't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Heat number 3 was won by the rider in red, Zach Cook. Race was awarded, so obviously no winning time. And second in blue, Louis Kerr. 5 points to Northampton, no points to Kings Lynn. And it's now 9 points to 7 on the night. 49.57 on aggregate as they're out doing a track grade now. I don't think there's much right. There's no rut or anything. He just straightened up. I don't think it's a rut you can usually see. It looked like he just went in with a bit too much speed. Back to the crowd. It looks decent. Donny Palmer, it was obviously never going to be as big as last week. We've been on BSN and stuff, but someone who we know has gone to the track and they reckon there's about half of the crowd of last week, which was about 3,000, so between 1,000 and 1,500 estimated. That's a good crowd. That's a good draw for Speedway.
That's still a really brilliant crowd. Some clubs are lucky to have 500 people.
Birmingham were lucky to have 5 people.
And look at these now. They've got meetings like...
Shall we have a quick interval and see what Chris Adams is saying here?
Go on then.
We're off.
So we're back, and we've just obviously received news that, unsurprisingly, I think Luke Harrison has withdrawn from tonight's meeting, but he is also going to be ruled out with concussion, and because of his age gap, he has to have 19 days off, and that's not ideal for Luke. But you never know; he might come back to work for one of them weeks.
Yeah, 19 days off the Speedway bike will probably rule him out for 19 days at Northern Scaffold as well.
Nothing rules people out at Northern Scaffold, mate. We're the hardest blokes alive.
Apart from when you fall down a manhole and have about 7 months off.
Yes, but I'm the special exception. I'm the bit for the community.
You're to them what Alan is to shoot some shale.
Yes, just I'm a little bit more sophisticated.
No, they are doing a little bit of track grading, but it's going to be a busy night for Kai Thompson now. We don't know how Jody Scott is. We'll quickly check the update from Sheffield as well. Heat number 7 was stopped due to a crash for Jai Etheridge, who was avoiding Richard Lawson's back wheel. Jai Etheridge has been disqualified, but he's up and walking back to the pits.
Yeah, at least they're up and walking away. But yeah, Chris Harris having a chin up with Laura Pollard. He doesn't seem too mad with himself now. Maybe the dessert says he can have a pancake or something after the meeting.
So a lot of people on this Speedway Updates thread are saying, was Cooper rushing ahead? If so, he shouldn't have been excluded. There's far too much made about this rider being ahead. Cooper was the rider out of control, not Luke.
He was.
So just because he's
100%.
ahead, you're not allowed to be out of control.
If you lock up and the rider behind you's got nowhere to go, it's not the rider behind you's fault, is it? If you Rehan Tahira, no, we're not interested in doing business with you, pal. I don't think you could afford my services. Sorry, we're just getting a lot of messages from him on our tapes to flag page. He's messaging a lot of the pages that rerun as well. Not rerun like the ones that me and Mr. Dill run over there. Wanting to collaborate and do us merchandise and all sorts of stuff from Vietnam. I'd rather just get it made at the local Asda, if I'm honest.
So I've just had a quick response back to everyone on there that's saying that Cooper should be able to defend where he is, but if you're going to defend, you do it when you're under control. Jody Scott has also withdrawn from the meeting, apparently.
100%.
So it's going to be one of those kind of meetings now.
Yes.
And that's,
yes, it is.
That's not good news for Redcar either.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, be interesting to see what happens. Maybe they could get Simon Lambert as a guest.
Coops is obviously in yellow. Kai Thompson is in blue. Busy night for these two boys now.
Oh, they'll be busy, all right.
So heat number 4, lining up off gate number 1 in yellow is Cooper Russian, gate 2 in blue is Kai Thompson, gate 3 in white is Yankovic, and gate 4 in red Nikolai Clint. We're on heat 4. It's nearly an hour after the proposed start time. It's been dramatic. It's not particularly been a great advert for Speedway yet either.
No, imagine people that went for the first time last week said, "Oh, this is great. We'll come again," and they've come and they've got this.
It's just been so stop-start. It's not even the track or anything. I don't think it's just really, and it's unavoidable stop-starts, but it's not great.
It's just there's just too much loose shale. I think it's not packed in enough.
No, it's not. It's just sitting on the top, ain't it?
Yeah, so the tapes rise on 4, heat number 4, and Yankovic has made a beautiful start there, and Kai Thompson's there was in the second place, but Nikolai Clint's in the second place, so it's currently a 3-all as it stands with Cooper now, was at the back, but looks like Cooper's just about to try and come underneath Nikolai Clint there, and Clint says, "You're not coming around me, pal," and Kai Thompson's starting to put a bit of pressure on Yankovic, although Cooper Russian has now come underneath Nikolai Clint, and this isn't a Nikolai clip we was watching last night, as Jan Kvek is currently leading heat number 4, being chased all the way by Kai Thompson, and one mistake from Kvek, Kai Thompson will be through. Rushes to go round turns 3 and 4 with 1 lap to go. Then Kvek's still in the lead, and it's going to be a 4-2 to the Stars if things stay as they are, and I think that would make it something like 11 all, which would be a mad score for Speedway, and just like that, it's 11 all.
Yeah, that was a strange old ride from Nikolai Klimt, weren't it? Kai Thompson was on a rocket ship, made a bit of a messy start, and that allowed Jan Kvek to get away, but he wasn't a million miles off, and he was quite quick. Kvek looked tidy out in front, and Cooper did Nikolai Klimt too. Wasn't very good in that one, let's be honest. What a change from last night.
Massive change, that, isn't it?
Heat number 4 was won by the rider in white, Jan Kvek, in a winning time of 59.63 seconds. Second in blue, Kai Thompson, and third in yellow, Cooper Russian. That's 2 points to Northampton, 4 to Kings Lynn. It's 11 all on the night, and 51 points to 61 on aggregate. Cooper was very close to being over that white line on the first and second turn, both wheels.
Been a lot of riders that have been very close to that tonight, aren't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very interesting, no?
I don't know what Nikolai Klint's doing now. He just gives up.
Literally. He's one of them, innit? He's either shit or bust. If he doesn't win it, you know he's probably going to get the big fat 0.
It's strange, isn't he? He looked imperious last night, and he didn't tonight. Heat 5 is at the tapes. We're getting a move on now. Gate 1 in red, Zach Cook, winner first time out in heat number 3. Gate 2 in yellow, Paco Castagna, paid winning his first one. Gate 3 in blue is Louis Kerr, paid winning his first one. And off the outside in white, Max Frick winning his first one. 2 winners, 2 paid winners. Something's got to give here, Mush.
That it has. BSN's put the crash on the Facebook page as well, by the way, for tonight.
Horrible crash, that.
That wasn't nice.
So if you haven't got BSN and you're not watching, check out BSN's Facebook and have a look at the crash and make your decision on the crash and the exclusion from it. I can't tell if Zach's got that Northampton top like tied up in a bobble or something, or if he's just got a really short one.
I think somebody as well the other day had one, and it was like tied up almost like a t-shirt brary thing at the back.
It looks like it.
Heat number 5 then, over tapes right away we go. Fairly even start there, but Max Frick it is that gets to that first turn first, and he's out there out in front with Lewis Kerr in second and Zach Cook in third with Paco Castagna at the back. And it's a share of the spoils, and it's going to be the weird score of 14 all if it remains like this. Max Frick riding like an absolute GP superstar out here with he's only just extending his lead now, to be fair, over Lewis Kerr in second and Zach Cook still in third. And it looks very settled now, to be honest. If I was a newbie at Speedway, I'd be a little bit bored of this. Good job I've been around this sport for 20 odd years. Oh my god, I feel old now. And I'm not even third. As we enter the final then of heat number 5, not a lot's really happening. Frick's still out in front. Kerr's still in second, Cook's still in third, and Paco's gone from hero to 0.
Yes, he has. Good start there from both the Northampton boys and from Max Frick, and he just gets his head ahead. There we go. And away we go. Louis Kerr looked a lot quicker in that one and was chasing him down, and Louis Kerr's doing himself absolutely no harm at all. If they were to look for a short-term replacement, Louis Kerr is absolutely putting himself into that conversation. 1 drop point from 2 rides so far. And heat number 5 was won. Carry on.
I was just saying absolutely.
Oh, heat number 5 was won by the rider in white Max Frick in a winning time of 59.06. Second in blue Louis Kerr and third in red Zach Cook. Points divided 3-all, and it's now 14 points apiece on the night and 54 points to 64 on aggregate. Lucas said Clint becoming the new Craig Cook only turns up when it feels like it. I don't think it's that. I think he's trying. The issue is it's not when it's not working. He's giving up far too easily.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think it's a lack of effort. He's giving it his all and he's trying, but when it doesn't feel right or something, he's giving up rather than pushing on. And anyone can break down, fall off. Look at Heat 3.
I'm just looking at the reactions on the BSM post of the crash.
Mm-hmm.
There's one angry about it, and it's Jake.
Jake?
Now, I know what... Alan.
Oh.
Yeah, I know what Jake's thoughts are on, like, crashes like that being shown just as they happen. He's not a fan of it. Obviously, it'll have been put on with, like, permission from, like, Andy and stuff, but yeah. It's not nice, that.
Yeah, it's not good. So is Jake angry at the fact it's been put out?
Yeah, more than anything.
Yeah, it's different riders have different things, don't they? They would have asked if they could have put it out, surely.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But it is an ideal. Heat number 6, gate 1 in white, Yankovic, gate 2 in red, Jamin Lidzi, gate 3 in yellow, Cooper Russian, gate 4 in blue, Troy Batchelor. It's going to be a busy old night for Coops and Kai Thompson now.
Yes. Yes, it is. So if I couldn't spell Kai's name before the start of the night, I certainly will by the end of it. I'll be writing his name in my sleep. So, heat number 6, then the tapes rise, away we go. And Cooper and Kvek have got there first, and it's Cooper Russian that has the lead, then over Kvek in second. Troy Batchelor is in third. And it has to be said, Jamin Lidzi really is just going through the motions just to try and ride this track as safely as possible now, isn't he? But yeah, Cooper's out there in front. Kvek's there in second. Batchelor's in third. I think Lidzi's packed up now, isn't he, at the back? And yeah, this isn't the best advert for Speedway, this. And if people are there for the very first time and they're thinking, this is rubbish, then they're not exactly wrong, are they? We was quite looking forward to this, but yeah, it's not been the best advert for Speedway. But Cooper Tasselman comes around to take the win in heat number 6.
And he looked quick there, to be honest, he Coops. To be fair to him, J-Mo couldn't give a toss though, could he? It's not so much the track or anything like that that's the issue, it's the lack of willing to fight. Nicola Clint giving up when he went to the back, Jamin Lidzi giving up pretty much twice now. It's not good enough.
Yeah. No, 100%.
And the paying public deserve better. The Foxes fans deserve riders that are going to fight, and Jamin Lidzi could not give a toss.
No, 100%.
That was a good time from Coops as well.
Second fastest of the night.
Yeah, just a little bit slower than Kai's in Heat 2. Heat number 6 was won by Cooper Russian in yellow in a winning time of 58.72. Second in white, Troy Batchelor. Yankovic, and third in blue, Troy Batchelor. 1 point to Northampton, 5 to Kings Lynn. It's now 15 points to 19 and 55 points to 69 on aggregate. Don't do it, Palmer. Don't do it.
I don't know what you're on about. I am a very, very old, sophisticated young man.
Old, sophisticated young man. Nicola Clint still sponsored by Wolverhampton Skips. That's a name that's very prominent with Wolves, and obviously Nicola Clint used to race for Wolverhampton back in the day. But good to see that sponsors like that from the area, even though there's no speedway, are still within the sport.
Doesn't he live in the area?
He might do. I don't know where he lives now. He used to. Heat number 7, Nicola Clint gate 1 in red, Chris Harris gate 2 in white, Kai Thompson gate 3 in blue, and Ben Cook gate 4 in yellow. This pairing got absolutely sod all between them for Kings Lynn in their first race together. Ben retired, Bomber fell on his own, Nicola Clint was at the back, and Kai Thompson's on 5 points, but I do say advantage Kings Lynn in this one. Winnie says, does Lindsay for Kildemand fit any way round? Feel like he doesn't want to ride for Northampton. It looks like he's just going through the motions. They won't tolerate this form for long.
Well, there's other riders that I'm sure would take it. I mean, what average would Vaclav Milik come in on? As heat number 7, the tapes fly away and we go. And it's Kai Thompson again that has got to that first to first. And Nikolai Clint, he didn't gate and he's about a million miles at the back. He's basically in Kings Lynn, his old Nikolai. It is given up at the back now as well. So Kai Thompson's there out in front. He's absolutely bloody loving condition. He's going to be number 1 soon. Ben Cook there in second with Chris Harris in the third place. BSN, you've got your graphics wrong, pal, as they enter the third lap then of heat number 7. And Kai Thompson currently leading this one out. It's a little bit from the gatey, this, isn't it? As and Bomber's starting to go a little bit wide. I thought we might have had another little slidey off there, but managed to control it really well. But Kai Thompson, really, really impressive here so far tonight. And he's going to get himself another 3 points. And Waitrose is going to be bloody loving him
soon. Northampton's heat leaders should be embarrassed and ashamed of themselves. They don't care, do they?
No.
They just don't care. They're not trying. The 1 and 5 couldn't give a toss.
Absolutely not.
And
which is a shame, especially when you've got
Carry on.
Kai. It's massively stepped. It's a shame, especially when you've got Kai and he's massively stepped up.
Yeah. They don't care, do they? It's as simple as that. It's hard to watch, but what can you do? And this track isn't perfect. Let's point that out. It's still bedding in. It's not been done for Speedway. It's its first season. It will take time to bed in. There's no getting away from that. The streams froze much. Or the Discord side of it has froze anyway. I think we may have lost Daniel Palmer. But the result of heat... Carry on.
Minor technical difficulties. We're all good. We're back.
Get on. So, heat number 7 was won by the rider in blue, Kai Thompson. Second in yellow, Ben Cook. And third in white, Chris Harris. Points divided 3 apiece. It's now 18 points to 22, 58 points to 72 on aggregate. I imagine we'll see Kai and Coops in heat 8 as well.
I mean, we'll definitely see Kai. Don't know about Coops. Should we have a moment while we do some track grading?
Can do, mush.
Hello, everybody. We are back. It says here it sounds like Jody Scott's done his shoulder and collarbone.
Oh. Oh dear. That's not good news for. Hello, everybody.
It's horrible news.
He's such a big part of. We have a vested interest in Redcar, obviously, and he's a massive part of Redcar's team, and as well as Kings Lynn, obviously, it's not good to hear that because he's a nice guy. Joy Etheridge has withdrawn at Sheffield as well.
So yeah, there's a lot of withdrawals this evening, isn't there?
The deadlock was broken in heat number 9, but first we had heat 8, which Danny King won from Luke Killeen and Anders Rowe. Jason Edwards at the rear of the field. Leon Flint won heat number 9 from Chris Alder, Tobias Muschleck in third and Daniel Klima at the rear. Heat number 10 was won by Anders Rowe with Jack Alder in second, Richard Lawson third and Scott Nichols at the rear to make it 34-26. Heat number 11, Luke Killeen replaced Joy Etheridge with Tom Brennan taking the flag from Danny King and Josh Pickering in third for a 1-5, and it's 35 points to 31 after 11 races. We have runners at the tapes.
No.
I'll get back to Winnie's comment after this heat. So heat number 8, gate 1 in blue is Kai Thompson, gate 2 in yellow Cooper Russian, gate 3 in red is Troy Batchelor, gate 4 in white Paco Castagna. Winnie says agree that a Woofington here may be an idea. They really need something. At least Woofington will try.
Yes.
It feels like JMO's trying to get that average down to go back to Bellevue. And obviously these meetings, I don't think cup meetings count, or do they count now? I know BSN series ones did in the championship.
BSN ones do, but I don't. Obviously, there isn't. This is the BSN series, isn't it? Really, the BSN series is the Premiership.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. If anybody's got a rule book or is sad enough to want to read one, please let us know. As the tapes rise then for heat number 8, and it's Paco that's got there first, and this isn't right. This isn't heat 14. Paco, Kai Thompson's now looking to come up the inside here of Paco Castagna. It's not quite worked out from just yet, and Batch goes really wide there and it's allowed Cooper the Russian through. And that was very, very close there. And
Batch just gave up.
Batch has gone back to the Bachelor that we know and
tolerate.
Yes. I didn't like this good Batch, so I'm glad it's gone back to normal. But Paco leads then, and I don't know if Paco's good with numbers, but this is only heat 8, pal, not 14, and the Stars are going to extend that lead a little bit more to 6 points. Kai Thompson looks very solid there in second, and Cooper's just chilling there in a third. And that's a 4-2. Stars!
Good ride there from Paco. Made the gate. Kai was there early on. Paco and Kai got really close. The two Edinburgh teammates give a fist bump. Cooper acknowledges them both as well. Batch
up the
gave
body.
up. He went for a line that just hasn't worked. There's nothing on that outside, is there?
No.
He should have seen that last race when Bomber tried it. There's nothing there. It is just around the mid-track and inside area at the minute. It will build up there eventually, but it's not there yet. And good start from Paco. Gets right across. Batch is he's already on that silly line. Kai Thompson got close. He's got some speed in that bike.
Yes, Kai Thompson's been very impressive tonight.
He's going to be number 5 or potentially. I thought he was going to end in tears there. He's going to be number 5, potentially even number 1 before long.
He's going to be number 1 when the next set of averages come out, isn't he?
For June, Kai Thompson number 1, Nikolai Clint at reserve.
Imagine.
Oh, that got close as well.
That could have been another Luke and Jody incident. Featuring Cooper.
It does feel like Kings Lynn are attacking this track more than everybody bar Kai Thompson for Northampton. And maybe Zach and Louis, they're attacking as well, but the 1, 5 and 2 really aren't, are they?
Again, this track is almost identical to Kings Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no massive surprise that Kings Lynn have almost got a bit of an edge.
Did I read out the result for 8?
I don't know. Can't remember.
If I did, we're doing it again. Heat 8 was won by the rider in white, Paco Castaño, in a winning time of 59.94 seconds. Second in blue, Kai Thompson, and third in yellow, Cooper Russian. 2 points to Northampton, 4 to Kings Lynn. 6-point gap opened up now, as Palmer's quick math said. 20 points to 26, 60 to 76 points on aggregate. There won't be a tactical in this one. I wouldn't even bother putting it with Lidsey, because Lidsey's been crap as well.
He's not the only rider really that should have any credibility in taking a tactical substitute is Kai Thompson, and I don't know if the reserve can take a tactical sub.
It will be one of Zach or Louis, I'd imagine. They've both looked decent. The 2 guests are doing more than the 3 of the Northampton riders are.
The guests and Kai Thompson can keep their heads held high. Luke just needs to keep his head on. And Jabo
even the mechanic found that funny. Louis' mechanic had a good chuckle just as you said that.
I hope he doesn't go back and watch this. Andy, I'm so sorry. Please don't sack me.
It's Kings Lynn versus Poole in this next one. Poole get everywhere.
It's Poole versus Jankovic.
Coops is due in this, ain't he? So there is a little bit of extra time being allowed.
Yeah.
I do feel bad for Northampton. It's not their fault. I don't think it's the track. It's just certain riders. Obviously, the track's got to bed in. You understand that. It's going to take a bit of time.
It needs laps.
It does.
It needs laps and laps and laps. If they had like a week of practice sessions there, and it just got dialed in and dialed in and dialed in and dialed in, it'd be fine.
Mm-hmm. But you obviously can't do that with stock cars. You know, this extra shell's going to come straight off after this meeting, ready for the stocks again. And when a line does build up, Coops has just kicked a slab or something and completely cleaned out a load of cans of lubricant for his bike.
Oh. Well, I hope he offers to clean it up when he comes back in.
I mean, it was his cans of stuff. He was just moving the slab out of the way for his bike to come off the stand. But, yeah, he was moving it out of the way and it's cleaned out a load of lubricant cans.
Up the lubricant.
Is Capes
comes in very handy.
Is Capes his solo start marshal? It's only Capes I've seen doing the heats for this one.
I was going to say, there is another guy there, because the other guy's got start marshal written on his back.
Coops has come round to the tapes the quick way with Capes' his assistants. So heat number 9. Gate 1 in blue, Louis Kerr. Gate 2 in white, Jankovic, who's unbeaten by an opponent from 2 rides so far. Zach Cook, Gate 3 in red. Cooper Russian onto his 5th ride of the evening off Gate 4 in yellow.
Spot the odd one out.
No, not seeing it.
One of them doesn't ride in the championship. The other 3 ride for the same bleeding team.
I was looking for a spelling mistake or a typo or something.
No. So heat number 9, then the tapes fly away. We go, and it's Jankovic that gets to that first serve first, and Cooper Russian's just blasted absolutely around the outside of absolutely everybody like a knife going through hot butter. So it's currently the Poole Pirates on a 4-2 in disguise as Kings Lynn Stars and Northampton Foxes. We've got Jankovic in middle, who pretends to be a GP rider from time to time. Louis Kerr thinks he's a Sheffield rider, just chilling out at the back. But in actual terms, Cooper Russian leads, riding for the Kings Lynn Stars, and Jankovic is in second, also riding for the Kings Lynn Stars. So it's currently Kings Lynn on a 5-1.
I've put the results in already.
We was hyping the Northampton guests up here, and they've kind of let us down a little bit here.
Gates 2 and 4 seem to be coming to the party a little bit now, don't they?
But I do hope that the people that aren't finding this entertaining are spending their hard-earned money in the BAR.
It's one of those meetings, hopefully, it's not been the best. Hopefully people will give it another chance. A few weeks into the season when they've had a few meetings, it should get better.
I hope so.
We do want Northampton to be successful. They're a good group of people and they've done a really cool thing bringing Speedway there. But this hasn't been a particularly good advert for the sport there, has it, to be honest. Heat number 9 was won by the rider in yellow, Cooper Russian, in a winning time of 59.50. Second in white, Yankovic. Third in red, Zach Cook. 1 point to Northampton, 5 to Kings Lynn, and that opened up a 10-point gap on the night and a 20-point gap on aggregate. And Kings Lynn do look more comfortable, don't they?
Which one in our predictions chat thing said that Kings Lynn was going to win this one?
Luke. He's going to look very sensible. I like the clock.
He's going to make us look like spastics, isn't he?
He's going to make us look a bit stupid. I'm surprised JMO's kept his spot here, to be honest.
Well, I kind of need Kai for Luke's ride.
It's true. And
in 12.
If there is a pairing, as a pairing that JMO may beat, it's these two, because they've not quite got it together tonight, have they, Bomber and Ben?
Bomber just bobbing along.
Yes.
Oh, are we here all night, folks? Because we might be here all night.
We could. Heat 10, Gate 1 in red, blue, Troy Batchelor. Gate 2 in yellow, Ben Cook. Gate 3 in red, Jamin Lindsay. Gate 4 in white, Christopher Harris. These two have got 2 points between them for Northampton, and this pairing have only got 3 and 1 between them for Kings Lynn. A couple of the lower scoring pairings out here, Barber.
And half of these riders you'd probably expect in your 815s. Yeah.
Not tonight. Honestly, no word of a lie, I think we've had more entertaining VBSM matches than this, and that's done through virtual Speedway.
Paco won Heat 8 because he's not in Heat 14. So, Star Marshal walks away for Heat number 10. The tapes fly, away we go. JMO's only gone and bloody got there first, hasn't he? With a Bomber just bobbing along there in second, Ben Cook in third. Troy Batchelor at the back, and now Bomber looking to blast right round the outside here, and JMO says, "You go round me, pal." And JMO looks so uncomfortable coming out of that second bend. And if anything, now Ben Cook started to catch up with German Lidsey. And Lidsey's riding very tentatively. That's a big word, that, so I'm going to give myself a pat on the belly for using such a big word. But yeah, Chris Harris is away and gone now. He's checked out, and yeah, he's gone. He's gone bye-bye. We enter the final lap of Heat number 10. And barring any form of slips, trips, falls, and mechanical failures, the Stars are going to extend their lead even more.
Is that your new thing for Bob and there? Bobbing along? Is that it?
When the bomber goes bobbing along.
Bring on more watch-alongs with bobbering. Oh God, it was a good ride from Bomber there. JMO was being a little bit too tentative, and Bomber's gone. It's not right outside, but there is a mid-track line there now, and he's just gone straight round him like he was stood still. But it was a little bit more encouraging from JMO.
About time, really.
It is. Heat number 10 was won by the rider in white, Christopher Harris, in a winning time of 59.61. Second in red, Jamin Lindsay, and third in yellow, Ben Cook. 2 to Northampton, 4 to Kings Lynn. It's now 23 points to 35, 63 to 85 on aggregate.
I think Kings Lynn might just have got the aggregate in the bag, not that it matters.
Klima. Chris Alder won it from Richard Lawson, and Luke Killeen beat Jason Edwards again for a 4-2 to Sheffield. Jack Alder won it 13 with Josh Pickering second, Tobias Schleckford and Tom Brennan at the rear. Luke Killeen comes in for Joy Etheridge in blue in 14. Danny King comes in as tactical to replace Jason Edwards in 14. So Klima's finished on 0 points from 3 starts.
Yeah, Kez has said Klima's looked good tonight, but his bikes were packed up after his third ride.
Dear, oh dear. Shame. Heat 11. Oh, Christ. Max Frick goes off gate 1 in white. Nikolai Klint gate 2 in red. Paco Castagna gate 3 in yellow, and Kai Thompson off the outside in blue. Kai, pal, I hope you've got your gating gloves, because your captain's going to be sod all used to you.
Can somebody tell Nikolai Clint is against 2 pool riders?
Yes.
Mike Gate then.
And
Paco's gone to pool pallers, so has Max.
Yes, and Nikolai, well, maximum last night, he could have get himself a minimum tonight.
That would require Raffin to score 1 mush.
Well, 4-0s. Get himself a big Audi then.
Rich man. Wish I could afford an Audi.
Kai Thompson keeps going the way he is, and he could afford an Audi. Might even be able to afford a BMW.
If he really wants to push the belt out, he might have a little bit of change from getting a Merc.
Yes.
So, Capesy walks away for Heat 11. The tapes fly away. We go. Kai's already got a bloody got there. And Kai Thompson it is and has the lead. And Max Frick's just come himself into second position. And it's currently the Foxes on a 4-2 as it stands, with Paco struggling at the rear of the field here. But one man that certainly isn't struggling is Kai Thompson, who's going to be the first rider to beat Max Frick. And looking at this, it stands at the moment, he's going to beat him by quite some distance. He's half a straight ahead of Max Frick. Kai Thompson, barely a heat leader in the championship, is absolutely pissing all over a GP star. Who'd have thought would be saying that in 2026 as we enter the final lap then? Absolute outstanding ride here from Kai Thompson, who's finally given any fans that the Northampton Foxes had something to cheer about as they come round bends 3 and 4. For the final time, Nikolai has scored a point.
Get on! Gate 4's coming to the party in big fashion now. What an absolutely brilliant start, brilliant ride from Kai Thompson, and he's got, he's doing superb. Max Frick gives him a fist pump. Max Frick's not on his best form this year. He's having a good meeting tonight, and it's no mean feat to beat him. And finally, the Northampton riders other than Kai, are starting to attack the track. Kai was anyway, but the rest of them are now.
About time, really.
Nikolai looked miles more comfortable then when he could attack the track. Heat number 11 was won by the rider in blue, Kai Thompson, second in white, Max Frick, and third in red, Nikolai Clint. 4 points to Northampton, 2 to Kings Lynn, and he takes it back down to a 10-point gap now at 27 points to 37, 67-87 on aggregate. Could we see the tactical substitute come in to replace Luke Harrison here against Cooper Russian and Chris Harris? And could it be Jamo that takes the tactical substitute ride as a tactical in place of Luke Harrison to partner Zach Cook? You've got to roll the dice, surely.
I mean, you've got to give it a go. But, I mean, Bomber's just bitched Jamo, wasn't he? Mind you, Jamo would be off 4.
And 4's working. You could maybe just throw, although Kai needs to have his last programme ride and Luke's last no, he wouldn't need Luke's. He does need to have his own though, and he's got 2 left available to him. Yeah, I could see Jamo coming in this one to take a tactical.
A little update from Sheffield. Heat 12 was a win for Chris Holder in red.
Did
Richard
that one.
Lawson
We're on
second.
to 14.
So the result of Heat 13 was a win for Jack Holder. Josh Pickering in second. Tobias Musliak in third. That was a 5-1 to the Tigers. That opens up the 10-point lead now with the The score being 44-34.
I did do it 13 as well, but you wanted to get that Ronnie Pickering pun in there, so I thought I'd let you have it.
I'll be honest with you, Bush, I never even thought of it. I just saw the word Pickering, then I thought, oh, we'll just say Roddy. But yeah, there's no update from Heat 14 yet.
And there's another track grade here. We're on Heat 11. Hopefully the blitz the last few through, because this could be nearer 10 o'clock than 9 o'clock we end up finishing at this point. Please don't tell me you're having an interval now after all these stoppages.
And yet yesterday, we was done this time yesterday. We was done. Finitoed.
Finished, yeah.
Betty bye-byed.
Yes, we were gone. We were away with the fairies.
Northampton, oh no. No early finish for you today, pal.
Oh, the start was delayed tonight to 7:45. Must have been for the crowd.
That makes a little bit more sense.
Should we take a very quick breather whilst we see what's happening here?
Let's take a minute. Hello, everybody. We're back. We'll go down the rider scores because they've just appeared on screen. Jamie Lindsay, embarrassment of a number 1, 3. Troy Batchelor, embarrassment of a number 2, scored 1. Zach Cook, alright, number 3, scored 5 and 1. Louis Kerr exists, 4 and 1. Nikolai Clint, embarrassment 1. Kai Thompson, absolute superstar, 13. Luke Harrison, dead but not dead, 0. For Kings Lynn, Max Frick, brilliant, number 1 on 8. Paco Castagna, 5 and 1. He likes lasagna. Chris Harris just likes bobbing along with 4 points. Ben Cook got 3. Yankovic, Strawberry Jam, Better Night, 7 and 2. Cooper the Russian, 10 from about 4 million rides. And Jody Scott is a little bit dead.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, they've just interviewed Luke Harrison and he's a bit sore. He doesn't want to give his version of the crash, but he's a little bit sore. He's up, he's smiling, and he's a very, very lucky boy.
He is. Yeah, he is. Hopefully we'll crack on with the last little bit of this meeting now, because it's in the middle of nowhere. Luke Harrison said in his interview it's bloody Baltic there, along those kind of words. Said it was bloody freezing.
Oh.
And he also said he'll be out for a couple of weeks, which all but does confirm a concussion, which we suspected anyway.
What the bloody hell is that?
That's the new BSN Rider of the Night. Somebody's had WrestleMania fever and got a Rider of the Night Championship belt made.
And to be fair, you put in the group chat that this track's going to take some bedding in. I'm just saying, right, when I go up there, I'm taking my own bloody bedding because at this rate, we're going to be there all night. And if it's cold, I'm going to want me bedding.
I'm a little bit gutted that we're going to Redcar in 3 weeks. 3 weeks tonight we'll be in Redcar, and we're not going to see Jody Scott now if he's done his shoulder or his collarbone, and he's one rider I was looking forward to watching race there.
Oh, and Jody Scott's really, really good around Redcar as well.
Yeah, he's a nice lad. He was good when he came on with us and did a podcast, weren't he?
Oh, he was fantastic. To be fair, all the guys that we've had on have been fantastic with us.
Yeah, you are right.
So go and listen to them. They're on our channel somewhere. Find them. And while we're talking about these things, go give 15 Eats Later a watch. Lee and Beth, obviously, Dill talks to Lee a lot. I talk to Beth and I on every day. And they're both really good friends of ours. So if you get the chance to listen to 15 Eats Later, please do so. I thought I'd put that in while we was on the subject of podcasts.
Yes. This has gone down as an interval. Kai Thompson comes in for Luke Harrison at 12.
But what about the tactical? God's sake, Christopher.
1046. Let me check my numbers are right. 1046. Get on, I can count.
I'm glad you can, not because I bloody can't.
You did get the 10-point lead, 6-point lead earlier though. Spot on. Quick maths.
I used the calculator.
That makes a bit more sense. This has been one of those meetings, unfortunately for us. We've got our people still tuned in. If you're still with us, we do appreciate it. We're doing our best. It's like trying to make orange juice out of a couple of turd burgers. It's not easy. Quite easy.
And don't go eating turd burgers. They're not very nice.
Although Kai is probably about as much use as a tactical, to be honest. He's the best rider for Northampton. 3 heat wins, 2 second places so far, on his way to 13 points with 2 rides still to go.
That's not bad at all, that really, is it?
Considering that Northampton are only on 27 and he's got 13 of them himself. The other, well, apart from Luke, who's obviously out injured, the other 5 have got 14 points between them.
Sounds a bit like Redcar last night, eh?
Yeah, it was a difficult one for the Bears, weren't it? And I'll be interested to see who they get as a guest for Kai as well, for Jody as well tomorrow. Actually, Gav is probably on the blower as we speak. Who's racing tomorrow? There's 3 meetings. Edinburgh, Workington, Glasgow, Plymouth. So there's no Berwick tomorrow. There is
No
no
Scunny tomorrow.
Scunny tomorrow. Who can come into guest for... Riders with tapes. Gate 1 in... Let me get to my scorecard. Gate 1 in yellow is Cooper Russian. Gate 2 in red, Zach Cook. Gate 3 in white, Christopher Harris. And Gate 4 in blue is Kai Thompson, replacing the injured Luke Harrison.
Yes. Let's have a look, see if Redcar's put anything out. Probably not, but...
There's no Scunny aren't riding. There's nobody you can get in. There's not really anybody free. On that average, they're going to have to go weak. Could we see a world where they potentially bring in Steen just because he's going to be there?
Get Ingram in.
Possibly.
He's on his way. He'll be on his way up to Berwick. Just stop off in Middlesbrough.
Oh, he
may
can't.
As well
he's guessing for working to Edinburgh.
Oh, bloody hell! Kai Thompson, by the way, has the lead, and he's been followed round by Zach Cook. It's currently the Foxes on a 5-1, but Chris Harris wants to come bobbing along round the outside. Zach Cook lifts coming down the home straight, and he just blocks Chris Harris's run there perfectly. Now Bomber looking to try round the outside here, and Zach's there like, you're not coming round me, pal. Just you watch me go a little bit faster. So Chris is there. He's like, you watch, I'm going to come round the outside of you, knobhead. And now Chris is trying on the outside again because it's not quite worked out the past few times. And now Chris is trying to resort to the inside, and Zach Cook just slamming the door shut on Chris Harris. This is a good ride, this for second and third. And Kai Thompson's out in front, and Zach has pulled away now. And it's a 5-1 advantage to the Foxes, something that they haven't really celebrated since heat number 3 when it was the big 5-0.
Good battle between Zach and Bomber there. As Cooper maybe got a little bit knackered. Bomber threw everything at Zach. Zach looked after Kai. Kai didn't need it, he was away and gone. But a good ride from the Foxes. They have woken up now. Now the interval's been and gone. It's a bit late to wake up at this point, but the win on the night is still possible until heat 13 when Clint and Jamo probably get 5-1'd.
Probably.
Ah dear. Heat number 12 was won by the rider in blue, Kai Thompson. Second in red, Zach Cook, and third in white, Chris Harris. 5 points to Northampton, 1 to Kings Lynn, and it's now 32 points to 38. And another win off gate number 4. Gate 4 is absolutely the place to be. So that's music to Yankovexias, who's off that gate in heat 13. Brilliant ride. Kai Thompson is on an absolute tear this year. This is a Kai Thompson track, ain't it? He loves this place, looking at this.
He loves it, doesn't he?
And he's been a rider that's perhaps not lived up to the potential that everyone had for him early in his British career. He's certainly delivering in the Premiership and the Championship this season.
Oh, massively. Yeah, he's certainly... Towards the end of last year, he's really stepped it up a notch.
Good move by Zach there, because Bomber could have dive bombed him and Zach just chopped his nose off, and that put the end to Bomber's challenge. Sensible ride from Zach. And the track looks racy. Yeah, he did. The track looks racier now than it's looked all night.
As he said, it takes a little bit of bedding in.
Yeah. And Coop's some way at the back there, perhaps just starting to get a bit knackered now. And his busy week continues at Paul Redcar tomorrow with Paul.
Yeah, 100%.
Zach is coming in 13 as a tactical for Nikolai Clint.
That's interesting.
I'm not surprised by that. Although Nikolai looked better in his last one. Nikolai is there helping to sort Zach's bike out and quickly turn it around. He's playing the team role, and obviously he's the captain. He knows he's underperforming. Maybe he's just said, I'll sit this one out, you go.
Yeah.
How 24 hours can change things, though, eh?
Crazy, isn't it?
And the strange thing, Nikolai was beating Zach Cook for fun at pool last night, and Zach is now taking his Heat 13 ride off of him. It's a funny old game.
Literally, eh?
So Chris is throwing the dice, but Max Frick's look decent, and Yankovic's not been a million miles off of it either. I think I don't think he's dropped a point to an opponent. He has not. 2 paid wins and an outright win.
Yeah.
You don't really see a tactical played in Heat 13, do you?
It's very, very rare. Yeah, interesting.
I wonder if Zach will go for the wider line this time, because he did have that inside line and he did pull away in the end, but he kept Bomber close and Bomber was on that wide line and he was there or thereabouts. He wasn't a million miles off, was he?
He wasn't, to be fair.
So the line has moved out a bit. So, heat number 13, 2 to go after this one. Going off gate number 1 in red is Jamin Lindsay, gate 2 in white is Max Frick, gate 3 in blue the tactical substitute Zach Cook, and off the outside in yellow is Yankovic. Max Frick dropped 1 point to an opponent, Kai Thompson last time out. Yankovic's unbeaten by an opponent. JMO got a second last time out and looked a little bit more comfortable, and Zach Cook is on 7 paid 9 from his 4 programmed rides, and then comes into this one as a tactical.
100%.
We don't actually know when our next watch along will actually be doing. It will probably be next Thursday, with Ipswich and Bellevue in action on BSN, because I think BSN have cancelled the Edinburgh versus now Pool meeting because it was supposed to be Oxford versus Edinburgh. That's now been cancelled. It's now Oxford versus Pool, and I think BSN have scrapped that off their schedule. So we were going to do that. No, we're not.
Sheffield have finished, by the way.
What was the final score?
52-38.
Ouch.
Josh Pickering came in to replace Chris Alder in in heat number 15, and Josh Pickering won that ahead of Jack Calder, ahead of Tobias Muesliak, with Danny King bringing up the rear. 5-1, 52-38.
I was the only one this week that went for Ipswich. Me and Winnie went for Ipswich to win. What a stupid idea that was.
Tapes rise then here at Northampton on heat number 13.
Oh,
Zach Cook's got to that first, but Jamin Lindsay, he may as well have stayed at home tonight. Yeah, the 2 Kings Lynn boys in second and third just racing each other. Zach's away and gone. And to be fair, there's not really any racing to be had. The Kings Lynn boys just want to put a little bit of entertainment on for the fans by racing each other. Although, to be fair, what the bloody hell's Kvek doing? If he wasn't careful then, Max would have wiped him out. But Zach Cook's there out in front. Max Frick's there in second. Kvek's there in third. Lids is at the back. It's a little bit strung out now, to be honest, as we enter what I believe is the final lap. And so it is. Thanks, Capesy pal. And Max is closing in on Zach here, to be fair. If Zach isn't careful, Max is just going to go bob round the outside, but a beautiful ride there from Zach to keep the gap at just 6 points.
I can't even tell you how embarrassing it is to watch Jamie Lindsay. I'm not a Northampton fan, but I'd be bloody furious. He's crap, he's awful. It's embarrassing to watch.
It is. It's not great.
They won't get rid of him, but they should be. This is ridiculous. He's stealing a living.
Yes.
Hit number 13 was won by the rider in blue, the tactical substitute Zach Cook, in a winning time of 59.97. Second in white, Max Frick, and third in yellow. First defeat of the evening for Yankovic. Points divided 3 apiece, and it's now 35 points to 41 on the night, 75 points to 91 on aggregate. And I imagine Cooper Russian comes in to replace Jody in 14 as well for his 7th ride of the night, along with Kyle Thompson, who's going to get his 7th ride of the evening. Busy night for them too, and they're both in action again tomorrow.
You know, I'd go 3 riders only in 8-14 and put Kai in 15. I know you're probably not allowed to, but that's what I'd do if I was a manager. Because rules are there for breaking, aren't they?
And Kai is in blue in this one. He's programmed in this one, ain't he? I think if it had been a rival of Garrison, I think they would have been allowed to do that, to be fair. But it doesn't matter what gate Kai's off. He's been making starts for fun tonight, and he's been an absolute joy to watch.
He's been fantastic, and I think it's safe to say we will probably both be in agreement here.
Cooper is in.
He's probably been. Yeah. I think we'll probably both agree on this one. Kai's the only real nomination for Rider of the Night.
There isn't going to be a nomination. It's just going to be awarded as a joint Rider of the Night, because we're both thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So Kai Thompson gets our Rider of the Night. It was never going to be anybody else, was it? There was no point putting a vote out.
No.
Heat 14, Ben Cook goes off gate 1 in white. He's been really disappointing, actually, to be honest. Kai Thompson goes off gate 2 in blue. Cooper Russian gate 3 in yellow. And Louis Kerr gate 4 in red. 16 points to Kai Thompson's name, man.
I would not be surprised if that 6 became a 9 by the end of this race.
Neither would I. Louis Kerr sits on the favoured gate. He's not had a bad night, to be honest. Paid winning a second in his first couple of rides, was his last one, and he's had a bit of a wait since as well, but he's not done too badly. No,
for sure. So, heat number 14, then as the tapes fly away we go. And Louis Kerr's made a gate there. Kai Thompson's got there as well. It's currently the Foxes on a 5-1, and if it stays like this, last heat decider, eat your heart out. As Louis Kerr now looks to come round the outside to look, he's looking out for Kai Thompson as well there as well, doing a little bit of the old team riding. As it stands, Cooper's in third with Ben Cook at the rear off the field now as it stands, and yeah, it's going to close the gap up to just 2 points if this stays like this, as we enter lap number 3, as Capesy gets past the flag. Ben Cook's packed up at the back, he's given up. But yeah, big 5-1 here to the Foxes, and it's closing. Not over till Mike. He is closing, but I think Kai's just about got enough in the tank now to see this one home, and they say it's not over till the fat lady sings, and my nan's not allowed to play Tom Jones till after 8:15.
Brilliant ride from Louis Kerr. For me, he's done enough to earn himself an opportunity. Should he want the opportunity for a temporary signing for Zagar, I think he's more than done his job this evening, to be honest.
He's been decent enough tonight, hasn't he?
That was great. And comparing of notes between Louis and Coops. Cooper Russian's done well as well, 7 rides. He's had a busy night. He scored 11 points. You know, it's difficult when you have to step into the boots of Jody Scott, who is the more experienced reserve, despite being the rising star. So heat number 14
100%.
Was won by the rider in red, Louis Kerr, from gate number 4, ironically. Second in blue, Kai Thompson, and third in yellow, Cooper Russian. 5 points to Northampton, 1 to Kings Lynn. It's now 40 points to 42, as you said. Just the 2 points in it now.
That it is.
Gate 4's the place to be tonight. We will take this opportunity to thank everyone that's tuned in to watch us as well this evening. It's been a bit stop-start. It's not been ideal, to be honest, but you know, the meetings got closer towards the end. The Northampton boys started attacking the track after the interval. We will pretty much be straight off after this, and we'll be back next Thursday as things stand.
Yeah, but keep an eye out on the Tapes to Flag Speedway Podcast Facebook page, because all the deets,
do you want all the deets
go on there. So, quick individual scores, and Jamin Lizzie scored 3 because he's an embarrassment. Troy Batchelor 1 because he's an embarrassment. Zach Cook 10 and 2 because he's really good. Lewis Kerr 7 and 1, solid night. Nikolai Clint 1, absolutely shite. Kai Thompson 18 and 1, absolutely fantastic. Luke Harrison failed to score because he's basically dead, but he's not dead anyway. 4 Kings Lynn and Max Rick scored 10, solid enough night. Paco Castagna 5 and 1, Chris Harris 5 and 1, Ben Cook 3, Yankovic 8 and 1, Cooper Russian 11, Busy Boy, and then Jody Scott out because he is virtually dead.
Who goes in? Obviously, Kai can't go. JMO's been crap. Clint's been crap. Do you go with the 2 guests? Do you give Zach and Louis the race?
Yeah, I would.
And I reckon it will be Max Frick and Yankovic for Kings Lynn. Ben Cook and Bomber as a pairing and individually have been disappointing, actually.
They've not been great, have they?
What a night for Kai Thompson. Absolutely sublime.
Oh yeah, he's been fantastic tonight, and again, as we've said over the course of the meeting, he's massively stepped up this season, and yeah, looks like 26 might just be his year.
And now Dan Thompson's injured. Obviously, Edinburgh will be using guests and stuff as well. Kai Thompson has stepped up in that number 5 position there as well.
Massively.
Nikolai's still got a grin on his face. He's had a tough night, but he's just gave Kai a fist pump, and Kai's been fantastic, to be honest.
That smile says everything we need to know about Nikolai.
Yeah, it seems like he's not letting setbacks get to him, doesn't it?
Stay safe, because you're on a promise tonight, pal. That's the smile just said it all.
Don't you get injured, because before you go to red car tomorrow, we're getting frisky time. Get on. There may be a small possibility of me being back on Sunday to watch that thing that's going on at Bellevue. I don't know what it is, but it's unlikely. I don't think they'll stream it for a start, and it's quite early, so I don't think I'll be with the aliveness. And you're an amateur at Scunny, aren't you?
Thanks for reminding me.
No problem.
But no.
Northampton could win this, though.
Exactly. 4-2 and it's a draw, 5-1 and it's a win.
It's unlikely. You know, the best rider of the meeting won't be able to go in it. Northampton also have gate choice, and I would assume they were going to want to take 2 and 4, because gate 4 has been absolutely dominant.
Yeah, it's been brilliant tonight, hasn't it? There's gate number 4.
And for all the...
Chris Adams is there thinking...
I want to go home, pal.
Chris Adams is there thinking this is just a... He's just there thinking this is a posh of Birmingham and people turn up.
Yeah, it's been one of them. You know what the worst thing about tonight is? Jody's got a shoulder injury, Luke's concussed at the very minimum, and he's out for a few weeks. This meeting had nothing riding on it. For all intents and purposes, did not need to happen.
Absolutely not.
That's the worst thing.
But it's one of them though, isn't it? Like, riders don't see it like that. It's another payday, and when the helmets come on, like, yeah, not very nice. And obviously we send our best wishes to Luke and to Jody and to Jay Etheridge, who obviously crashed out at Sheffield tonight as well.
Yeah, for sure. Little handshake between Rob and Chris. Chris just said well done, but the meeting's not over yet, Chris.
I mean, we don't think it is, but let's be realistic. It probably is.
It's Yankovic and Max Frick versus Zach Cook and Louis Kerr. The right decision, absolutely the right decision.
You know you're crap when your own riders aren't going in 8:15.
We'll see what gates they take, but I would assume it's going to be 2 and 4 for Northampton. Although this suggests to me that it's maybe 1 and 3 with Zach on the favoured gate. Although Louis was quick off 4 in 14.
%.
And we will shoot straight off after this meeting as well, so we will again thank everyone for tuning in tonight. It's been a bit of a slog, but
yep.
We got there in the end and we've got a last eight decider out of it.
I love that wrestling ramp. I think it's brilliant.
Northampton Mania. And we've
Ready.
got a wrestling star. We've got a wrestling star BSN title as well for Rider of the Night. It is WrestleMania.
Literally.
Northampton are off 2 and 4. So Yankovic goes off gate 1 and Max Frick goes off the favoured of those two gates. Gate 3. Gate 2 where Zachary Cook finds himself has done absolutely sod all tonight. Heat 15, Gate 1 in white, Yankovic. Gate 2 in red, Zach Cook. Gate 3 in yellow, Max Frick. Gate 4 in blue, Louis Kerr. For me, they offer Louis a contract for 28 days. I'm sure he'd take it. You know, he didn't want to commit to a full season. Maybe now it's got underway, he might want to do a few meetings, and you could do a lot worse.
Oh, 100%. Worth asking him.
The worst he can say is no, ain't it?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that reminds me, I've got graphics to do to send off as soon as this meeting's done.
So I've scheduled Clearman's race day for tomorrow and Barker's. I've not scheduled Aces yet because I'll be honest, I ain't done it. And I ain't even posted Clearman's result, and to be honest, I'll be straight off the computer after this, so I won't be posting it until tomorrow really early in the morning.
Jesus. So, heat number 15 then. It's been a long old evening this. It's 20 to 10 at night. It's 40 minutes past our bedtime. What the bloody hell's happening now, pals?
The Reds on? They are. Why are the Reds on?
Don't know.
What's the issue? Oh, come on, for fuck's sake. Oh, he's happy now. Don't know what the problem was, but he's happy now.
Oh.
Oh, it's been one of them, and it's not Northampton's fault or anything, it's just been one of those nights that do happen from time to time.
Pretty much. So, for one final time, because we're not going to get a Super 8, thank God. Tapes fly up away, we go them for 8.15. Good start there from Louis Kerr, but Louis that was a solid ride there from Louis to stay on the bike, but it's currently the Stars, Brax Frick in yellow and Yankovic in white there. That's taking a 5-1 as it stands. As Zach Cook tries to battle with Yankovic in third, but Kovec's just pulling away now, and it's going to be a 5-1 to the Stars to finish proceedings. We started with a Kings Lynn 5-1 with a Max Frick win, and we're going to finish with a Kings Lynn 5-1 with a Max Frick win. It's literally come full circle in the past 89 billion, trillion, godzillion hours as we enter the final lap then of this race. Max Frick's walking quite classy there out in front, and yeah, it's congratulations to the Stars this evening, and Northampton's woes carry on.
Yeah, the 1 and 3 just worked then, didn't it? They went completely against the stats. Zach Cook looked quick, to be fair. Louis Kerr, as you said, did well to stay on the machine. He nearly got the rough end of things, should we say, from the Stars pairing going down the back straight on the first lap. But
yes,
a good 5-1 for Kings Lynn. Yeah. And for now, The result of E15, I don't know the winning time, but we're going to wrap up and clear off because it's way past our bedtime. Max Frick was the winner in yellow, Yankovac second in white, and Zach Cook third in red. 1 point to 5, and it's 41-47 the final score on the night, and 81-97 on aggregate. Parmat, do you want to wrap us up for this one?
So that was Northampton versus Kings Lynn. I am very tired. Dill's got stuff to do. I've got graphics to do, so we're just going to whiz off now. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight.